Hey guys, this video I'm going to be discussing and breaking down the Black Adam San Diego Comic-Con trailer that we got this year, released over the weekend, this past weekend. If you guys enjoyed the video, click the button down below, subscribe for new, notifications on. Now before we get fully into it, as I just said, San Diego Comic-Con's been going on for a while. We got a lot of Marvel news for the MCU movies and shows. We also got a Shazam trailer. If you want me to do separate videos talking about the MCU news and the Shazam trailer, let me know in the comments down below, and I will more than likely do that sometime this week and the next week, because I do still have my Arrow video go up Monday, and I have a Flash video going up Wednesday or Thursday, so it'll be a little bit before we get to most of that content, but if you want to see it, let me know in the comments down below. Let's get right into the video. So the trailer opened up with, you can hear Black Adam saying that his powers weren't a gift and that they were born out of rage and that he doesn't really want them, but he's stuck with them. And you can see his son dying. You don't actually see the son dying, but you can see him being slaughtered, and you can see Black Adam being killed. Obviously, we learned that from the past trailer. Then you can see a really amazing shot of Black Adam. It was pretty cool. You can see the two jets coming into Black Adam. We saw that in the past two trailers. Then we saw a new scene of Dr. Fate. Pierce Borsman, I think his name is. We saw him come into a room, and Dr. Fate took the helmet off. He's in his normal clothes. It's pretty cool to see. I'm very excited to see that in the film. Then we see Black Adam in this like water capsule. We saw that in the past trailer. We didn't see much of it in this trailer. Then you see an amazing scene of Dr. Fate with like a plane above him. Then we see Cyclone. I don't remember if she was mentioned in the first trailer or not, but she will be in this film, a part of the JSA, amongst like Dr. Fate, Atom Smasher, Hawkman, and I feel like I'm forgetting someone. Dr. Fate, Atom Smasher, Hawkman, and Cyclone, I think, are the four people, or part of the JSA, that Black Adam will be fighting. Then Cyclone's role in this, and it's in that one town where the hell it is, where Black Adam's actually going to be fighting the JSA. All these heroes that'll be in this film. Cyclone's like trapping Black Adam like a cage thing. Then we see like 4 or 5 Dr. Fates like surrounding Black Adam in like a hole, and then there's a car coming towards him and Black Adam just shoots lightning on it and it melts. I've never seen that done in a film before, ever. Like, to see a car melt and with that much detail going into that, it was very cool to see. Then we see the JSA flying in. You can see Atom Smash without his mask on. You can see Hawkman, Dr. Fate, Cyclone, and there's someone else in the background. I'm assuming it's Isis. Could be an iffy one, but if you don't know, Isis will be Black Adam's love interest, like she is in the comics. She'll be that way in this movie, more than likely. We did see her later in the trailer as well. Then we see that ship crash land into the city they're in. You can see also that same ship flying throughout another area. You can see Black Adam in the cloak and hood. It's a very cool scene. Then we see Dr. Fate, and he's touching his mask. They're sitting down with the rest of the JSA, and he touched the mask and then like glowed red-ish on his finger. And you could tell he had a vision. He was talking about the two visions of Black Adam. Either he's going to be a hero or a villain. You can save the world or destroy it, right? The same line as repeating in the trailer. Then we had these guys on the floating bikes over the water. We got in the trailer too. Then we had this really amazing shot. You can tell it's probably going to be towards the end of the film, where everything's like destroyed. You can see Black Adam there. And then we can see Isis. This is what I was mentioning earlier. You can see Dr. Fate without the helmet on. And it looks like, I'm assuming Atom Smasher in the other background. But as you should be seeing on screen right now, that is Isis. Or the person who's playing her, at least. And then we get Atom Smasher running away from what looks like a massive, like, lightning explosion. So I'm assuming that's Black Adam fighting Dr. Fate. I don't know who else you would really use that on. Because then we see Hawkman flying up in the air, coming down with this club, and Black Adam just grabs it, holding him in the air, and shoots him with lightning, and that's in the trailer. And Hawkman flies into a car. Now, a lot of people are like, I've seen like mixed opinions on this trailer. I saw the same thing with the last trailer. I really love this trailer. I'm overly excited for this film. And I said this several times over the last day or two, but I think Black Adam will really change the way superhero movies are done. Because I truly believe that this film is going to change just everything. Not just for DC, which it obviously will, but for Marvel and all the other superhero genres, for superhero movies. Like, there's a new scale now. And a way that I'm looking at it is for gaming, like Batman Arkham Knight, the amount of scale that went into that rose the, superhero gaming genre to a whole new level, to the point where Spider-Man PS4 went up to a whole new level. Black Adam is like what Batman Arkham Knight was to gaming, where it rises a new scale. Another that following game, superhero game, in this case superhero movie, has to rise up to that scale, otherwise it's just going to be it's disappointing in a way. Now, we had the Flash film coming out. That's not going to be this big, I don't think. There'll be a lot of cameos in it. I think we're going to be happy about it. But I truly do believe this will be easily the best superhero movie of the year, if not the decade. Spider-Man No Way Home was amazing, and the Batman was amazing. But from what we've gotten already, I think it's fair to say Black Adam will definitely be high up competition for those two films, especially Spider-Man No Way Home. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of people going 50-50 on what film was better. I'm not going to really comment on what I think, but I do think Black Adam will be high competition for those three films. The Batman, Spider-Man No Way Home, and Black Adam. It's going to be like, a three-way tie here on what's better, and certain. We're going to be looking at really diving deep into films, what's worse, what's better, you know what I mean? But you can really tell that The Rock is putting everything he has into this, and it's been a 10-year-long project, right? We've known that for a while. It's been 10 years in the making. The casting is great from what I've seen in the trailers. Now, supposedly, the trailer that we got was different at San Diego Comic-Con. They got, actually the, Black Adam, being born, coming down from the sky and crash landing through lightning, like we saw in that teaser trailer that The Rock brought to DC Fandom about a year or two ago. I think it was 2021 or 2020. I don't exactly remember which year, but they didn't show that. I'm curious if that they just want that to be exclusive, like Marvel did for their trailers, or most of them. I wouldn't be surprised though if they did that. And we still got a trailer, you know what I mean? At least we didn't get nothing, which The Rock wouldn't be okay with that. Now, there was a question that he got asked during the panel, where he and the rest of the cast was on there, and if he would fight Superman, or if Black Adam would fight Superman. And he said specifically that, it depends on who's playing Superman. Now, at the time, there were rumors that Henry Cavill would be there. Everyone kind of got hyped up that was him coming to the stage and that he would be in this film. No. Just let alone that Henry Cavill would be at San Diego Comic-Con to say that he's reprising his role as Superman. No. I don't care what source is reporting it. The fact that people got so hyped up for it is kind of dumb, if you ask me. I bet the source is reliable enough to where people were starting to report on it. But you can't just be believe everything you read. Unless it's from, source after source after source backing it up. But when one source promotes it and nothing else does, that's when you gotta be like, okay. Now, I've made it clear that I don't really care for Henry Cavill Superman. I don't think he was given the right opportunity. If he got a Superman film, I'd probably watch it, as long as the writing is up there, you know, and it's better than Man of Steel because I didn't really care for that film, nor the Justice League movie. But I do think he got screwed over on writing, and if he got an opportunity to be Superman again, I think he would do great, as long as the story's there. If it was just let alone Black Adam for Superman, that could literally be the title, and I would watch it, just because I want to see that, because it would be massive. You know, it would be a massive movie. If they could just do a solo film of Black Adam fighting Superman. Just like the entire movie, them fighting. And like, that would be an amazing movie. Like, I don't care if it's like a 5-minute scene in it, like the next Justice League film, or next Superman movie, or whatever. It would be amazing in general, just to see that. You know, because it would be a big fight. And I think we all want that, and I think The Rock wants that, but, you know. I am very curious, though, if Black Adam is going to get a sequel. And if that sequel does happen, would that bring in Superman, Henry Cavill returning, and them fighting? Again, I'd very much so like to see that. The problem is, where's that fit into DCU? Because this is part of DCU. On some level. And I'm assuming we're going to be seeing Shazam, Fear of the Gods, either mention Black Adam or crossing over. I don't know. But I think we're all kind of speculating that Black Adam will make an appearance in Shazam at the ending. Like in that final credits scene. I could see that happening. I wouldn't be surprised, but at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't happen. I do think Black Adam is going to be the next big thing for DCU like it is now. The fact that WB is still heavily reliant on the Flash film and not this is kind of worrying. Because they should be. The amount of hype that has gone into this film, like, compared to the Flash film, WB should be more focused on this film than the Flash. That being said, WB focused more on the Flash, I think gave Black Adam, the cast and all them, less pressure, because they're putting more pressure on the Flash. That being said, Black Adam will probably do better in the ratings and the viewership than the Flash. We won't know until the Flash releases, because that's releasing in 2023, I think July. But, nonetheless, I do think Black Adam will do far better than more than likely any DCU film ever. Considering there's already at least 6,000 people going to it, because The Rock gave away free IMAX passes to the film. And there was roughly 6,000 people in that hall for the panel. So, you know, it's probably going to be... that number alone would be more than the Flash film. No. I think everyone's going to go watch Flash film just because Keaton's in it. But again, you have to look at the Black Adam movie and who's starring in it. It's The Rock. And The Rock is obviously very popular in everything, which is amazing. But the fact that he is so popular, I think it's going to bring in DC fans, Marvel fans, and just purely Rock fans, whether you're a fan of DC, Marvel, or neither. They're going to watch this film, right? Similar to the Batman, when it released, we had people who didn't really care for superhero films go watch that film because Robert Pattinson was in it, or because someone they really liked was in it, compared to, like, you know, Iron Man movies or the MCU movies. You know, we know the genre of that. Well, we all know the genre of these movies, but my point is that, yes, they're famous actors, but unless you don't follow it, you're not going to understand the story. Like, from the comics and all the films, you know what I mean? With Black Adam and the Batman, we have these two similarities here, and these rare opportunities where you don't need to follow up with, you know, the Justice League movie or Man of Steel to watch these two movies. You don't need to watch The Rock's past 100 movies. You don't need to watch Michael Keaton's Batman or The Dark Knight Rises to watch the Batman film. So it's drawing in bigger audiences than, like, Avengers Endgame would, or, you know, Spider-Man No Way Home, because they're bringing in people who don't need to watch every single film, who don't need to keep up to date with the lore. They can just come in, enjoy the movie, and they'll know what's going on. That's what the DC is doing different, and I think they're doing it very well. If they keep up with that, it'll work out for the Flash. That being said, the Flash is going to go down like 20 different hellholes, which it already has, but probably way more. I would love to see Cesare, Black Adam fighting Superman, Black Adam with Shazam. Obviously, if they bring in Batman into this, he's gonna die because there's no way. But you have to remember, this is Black Adam's kind of like origin story in a sense. He's brought into this world. He has no idea what's going on, but he's not holding back. He knows he has this powerful, really strong power. And he's abusing that pretty much. I mean, he's going full in with this. So I'm very glad we're getting this film. I'm very glad it's not being pushed back. In fact, I think it got released a lot earlier than intended. But I'm glad it's releasing in 2 months. 3 months? 3 months. Next month it'll be 2 months. We're coming up on 2 months. But 3 months from now, we'll begin the film. I will be doing a full review of it when it releases, either that day or the following 2 to 3 days after, more than likely. So it's gonna be a big film. I'm very excited for it. Let me know in the comments down below your thoughts of the trailer, your thoughts of, are you excited for this film? I think a lot of us are. Whether you're a DC fan or not, I think we are all excited for this film. And thank you guys for watching. Have a good day. Have a good night. Stay safe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.